This is one of the important questions in Bhagavad Gita that Arjuna is asking. Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha. Why is one doing sinful activities? He's asking, Atha kena, by what? Arjuna wants to know the reason why people do sinful activities. Anicham. There are two types of people. Those who willingly do sinful activities, and sometimes people do sinful activities but they are not very happy about doing it. They're anicham. Icha means with your own freedom. Anicham means you don't like to do, you don't want to do, but there is some kind of a force. Arjuna says, balad iva niyojita. Bala means force. As if someone is forcing me, I do sometimes sinful activities. So you don't want to move, but people push you. You can say, oh, I didn't want to move, somebody pushed me. So like that, sometimes it appears that actually my desire is, I don't want to do bad things. But there is some force inside me that is pushing me, that is engaging me in sinful activities. Krishna, please tell me what it is. What is that force which makes me do sinful activities? So to this question, Krishna gave a wonderful answer. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Kama Esha. And Krishna says, Mahashano Mahapapma Vidhi Enam Iha Vairinam. It is lust. Kama is the reason why we do sinful activities. And Krishna said it is Mahavairi. It is the greatest enemy. It is the enemy sitting inside us and making you do all kinds of sinful activities. You see, sometimes we may not even know who is our enemy, and they will be making you do all kinds of wrong things. So, if you know your enemy, 50% you are safe. Remaining 50% is you have to make sure that enemy is defeated. So, Krishna is giving the answer, it is a lust, kama. Kama is the reason why people do sinful activities. Now, let us understand what is sin. Kama is lust, which makes us do sinful activities. So what is this sin? The word sin means that which takes you away from the relationship with God. For example, we all have relationship with somebody, especially with people, some people with whom we have a lot of loving relationship, intimate relationship. You love to be with that person. You really care and value the relationship with that person. Now, if you do some activity which disturbs that relationship, that is called sin. For example, you have relationship with your mother, a relationship with a father, relationship with husband, relationship with wife, or relationship with children. Now, we all love and value that relationship. But if you do any activity that disturbs that relationship, that is called sin. This is the actual meaning of the sin. Sin is a German word which got added to English. And the meaning of this word is any activity that takes you away from the relationship with God is called sin. Or in Sanskrit, it is called papa. Papa. And here, Arjuna is saying, papam charati purushaha. Charati means doing. Purusha means person. Why does a person do papa? And the answer is kama. Kama in the heart. It makes you do papa. What is this kama? Kama we already discussed. It is desire to enjoy beyond our capacity. It is the desire to enjoy what is not belong to you. It is a desire to enjoy independent of God's enjoyment. That is kama. And whenever we do this, what happens? Why it disturbs everyone? First and foremost, sin or papa means because of you, others are harmed or others are put into trouble. Activity that puts others into trouble. That is called sin. Because of which, again, your relationship with God is disturbed. Like, for example, you say, I have a great relationship with government. And now you go and shoot people. So now what will happen to your relationship with government if you do like this? It gets disturbed. So when you harm others, your relationship with God gets disturbed. And you can say, oh, harming others is the only problem. No. The next is, if you do anything which harms yourself, that is also sin. Like it is said, Atma Hatya Mahapapa. If you kill yourself, it is also called Mahapapa. You are not disturbing anyone. You can say, I am not disturbing anyone. I am just killing myself. Even that is Mahapapa. You cannot disturb others. You cannot harm others. You cannot do anything which harms yourself. This is the basic understanding. Sin means we cannot do any disturbance to others, or we cannot even disturb yourself. You have to live such kind of a life. Now, Manusmriti is a Dharma Shastra. It is also the, like today we have Constitution of India. Like that in the Vedic culture, Manusmriti gives you the do's and don'ts in the human society. It is a constitution for a Vedic culture. In the Manusmriti, it is said, Pancha Mahapataka. As we already discussed, there are varying levels of sinful activity. Like for example, if you don't follow traffic rules, like if you skip red signal, jump signal, traffic signal, it's a minor act. It's a minor offense. You pay some 200 rupees, 500 rupees, over. Your offense is nullified. But if you murder somebody, the government takes it very seriously. Both are not equal. So all the sins are not same. So there are something called Pancha Mahapataka. There are 5 greatest sins. They are considered as the greatest sins. So what are those greatest sins? First one is Brahma Hatya. You would have heard this. Brahma Hatya Mahapapa. Among the Mahapapas, the first Mahapapa is Brahma Hatya. What is this Brahma Hatya? Okay, first let us see which are these 5. Out of 5, I will tell first 4. Fifth one is the very interesting one, which is the topic for today's discussion. We'll discuss this. First one is Brahma Hatya. Second one is Surapana, drinking alcohol. Drinking alcohol is considered as Mahapapa, not just Papa. Mahapapa, the topmost. Brahma Hatya, Surapana, Swaranastena. Swaranastena means stealing others' property. Stealing gold, stealing others' property. Swaranastena. Fourth one, Guru Kalpagamana. Guru Talpagamana. Having an affair with your Guru's wife. These are the 4 Maha. Fifth one will come after discussing the 4. So Brahma Hatya. What do you mean by Brahma Hatya? Brahma Hatya means killing Brahmanas. And when we say Brahmanas, it is not caste Brahmanas. It is not referring to simply you take birth in Brahmana caste, you become Brahmana. That is not what Shastra says. Brahmana, who are those Brahmanas? In Vedic culture, who are these Brahmanas? Brahmanas are those people who have got the map of this material creation. Like when you build one house, you make plan. Engineer makes one plan. According to the plan, you build, what should come where, right? So somebody who has got the plan. Now Krishna has made the plan. Narayana has made the plan for this world. And Narayana gave that plan to Lord Brahma. According to this plan, you make this world. And the same plan has to be executed. What is that plan? For everything, there is a plan behind. According to that plan, when you follow, you achieve some goal. You get something benefit. Like in the hospital, there is a plan. When you go to a hospital, there is one plan. What is a plan? To treat you, to remove your disease. That is a plan of the hospital. If you go to a hotel, what is their plan? To give you food, to remove your hunger. If you go to a hotel and you're very hungry and they play on cinema there, okay, you can watch, no problem. But will your hunger go? That is not the plan of the hotel. The plan of the hotel is to eradicate your hunger. And you go to a hospital, and in the hospital they say, okay, come, all of you sit down, let's play cricket. Let's have some entertainment. Okay, entertainment is good, but that's not the plan of the hospital. The plan of the hospital is to cure your disease by giving you medicine. Like that, what is the plan of this world? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, the plan of this world is to remove our material disease. We all have a disease because of which we have come here. And when this disease is treated, we will all go back to Vaikuntha and be with God. That is our original place. And somebody who knows this entire plan, and he knows how to execute that plan. Like in the hospital, who executes the plan? Doctor. And he will come, he will give you medicine, all that, right? So in the Vedic culture, the one who has got the plan of Krishna and he knows how to implement that plan, such person is called Brahmana. If the doctor himself is a patient, he also has got some disease, will you take treatment from such a person? You say, आप पहले इलाज कर दीजिए आपका. आप बीमार हैं, हमको कैसे आप इलाज कर सकते? So a Brahmana means he is not diseased. He cannot have any disease of the material world. He should actually be above this. So Brahmana is not a Jati Brahman, not caste Brahman. Brahmana means qualification. What is that qualification? So many qualifications are in 18 Adhyaya, in 18th chapter, Krishna is giving all those qualifications. Shuchi, Kshantir, Arjavam, Astikyam. So the one who has developed all those qualifications, he is Brahmana. And if you kill that person, it is called Mahapapa. Why? Like you go to a hospital and you attack the doctor. Is it good? Why it is not good?
So many patients will
No, forget about other patients. I am talking about you have gone to doctor, you have gone to hospital and you are attacking the doctor. It is not about others. Who will treat you first? So Brahmanas are those people who help us to treat our disease called Kama and help us go out of this material world. They are like the one who has got blueprint. Like you are driving. When you are driving in some new place. You don't know that place. So you are using Google Map. Okay, you are seeing the Google Map and you are driving. And now you take your mobile and throw that and switch off the Google Map. So what will happen if you do like that? You will be lost. Now you don't know the route. You don't know the map. So that is why Manusmriti says, Brahmahatya Mahapapa. Brahmanas, again, not caste Brahmanas, those who are qualified Brahmanas, real Brahmanas. So if you harm them, it is Mahapapa because they are the one who are giving you the road map. They are the one who are giving, who have got the purpose and able to help you to follow that purpose. So, Brahmahatya Mahapapa. Secondly, Surapana Mahapapa. Sure means alcohol. Surapana. Pana means drink. In Sanskrit, pan means drink. Surapana means drinking alcohol is Mahapapa. Why it is Mahapapa? This is interesting. We should know why drinking alcohol is called Mahapapa. It is such a papa, according to Vedic culture. You see, in the kitchen we use so many vessels, bartan, right? If that bartan, if you do some non-veg, you can put some gomutra, means the cow urine, and purify it. You can use it, wash it and put gomutra. You can use it. But if that bartan comes in contact with alcohol, there is no purification. You have to just throw it. It is that level of contamination. You cannot use it once again. Sura or alcohol is that level of contamination. Why is it so much? In Vedic culture, according to the Vedic science, the most important is development of our consciousness. Development of consciousness. We cannot do anything that brings your consciousness down. You are able to behave properly because of your consciousness. Like, I'll give an example. Imagine at night you come here, come to this building. Night, full dark night, no light at all. So you don't know where to go, where is the door, where is the steps, you will fall. So you will be very, very easy, everything is correct when there is sufficient light. So consciousness is like the light. If your consciousness is bright, you will be able to see everything. Here is the step. Here is the door, here is the wall, where to walk, how to sit down. So it becomes very clear when there is sufficient light. If there is dark, then you will hit something, you will harm yourself. So according to the development of our consciousness, we behave right or wrong. So it is very important that we protect our consciousness. When you are driving in the night, if you are in a car, if there is no headlight, is it very safe? What will happen if you drive in the night time in an unknown place? First of all, that place you don't know. The terrain you don't know. It may be there is a ditch or maybe there is some up. So in that you are driving without headlight. Isn't it very dangerous? So when generally dacoits, when they come, if they want to attack you, first they'll attack the headlight. Why? So that you can't drive, so you'll stop. See how dangerous it is in the night time, you attack the headlight of the car. So the headlight is our consciousness. Wherever your consciousness is bright, you are able to see what is correct, what is not correct, what is right, what is not right, what is dharma, what is adharma. You will understand only as per your consciousness. Anything which pollutes that consciousness has to be kept aside. And alcohol is that which actually disturbs and brings down your consciousness. That is why you see, whoever drinks alcohol, how do they behave? Do they behave properly? They lose their intelligence. They don't know what they are doing. Am I doing right? Am I doing wrong? They cannot decide. They will kill, they will murder, they will attack, they will speak abusive language because their buddhi is polluted. So in the Vedic culture, in the Vedic civilization, the consciousness development is given utmost importance, and anything that pollutes our consciousness, which degrades our consciousness, is just not allowed. Because if your consciousness is bright, you will quickly go towards God. If your consciousness is polluted, then you will not be able to travel towards the God. Surapana Mahapapa. Why Sura? Because Sura, it immediately makes you like an animal. Those who drink, those who get drunk. If you see most of the crimes are committed after taking alcohol. After taking alcohol, people commit mostly the crime. You see domestic violence. People beat their spouse at home. You've seen, right? It all happens under the influence of alcohol. That means I'm not behaving nicely. I'm losing all my dharma because of the influence of alcohol. It is not just because Manusmriti is saying, even according to our government also, drink and drive is not allowed. If you are found drunk when you are driving, you will be punished. Why? Why can't government allow me to drive when I am drunk? You will harm yourself. You will also harm others. Likewise, those who drink alcohol, they are not only harming themselves, they will also harm others. So, Surapana Mahapapa. Brahmahatya Mahapapa. Surapana Mahapapa. And what is third? Swarnastena. Stena means in Sanskrit stealing. Swarna means wealth. So, anybody who's planning how to take others' money, which is greed, lalach. Lalach means greed. What are you allowed to take? Whatever belongs to you. What you earn. Apne mehnat. Means you put your hard work, you earn it, that is yours. No, how can I take others' money? If somebody thinks this, it actually disturbs your relationship with God. You should always enjoy what is given to you, because you will get according to your qualification. According to your hard work, you would have got it. Now, if you eat others, it will only bring problems for you. You may say, oh, now somehow I took away. Like nowadays, no, people think bribe. What is bribe in Hindi? Huh? Rishwat. Rishwat is, I think, Arabic word. What is that? Gooza. Goose. Goose. So now people say, goose de do mujhe. Rishwat do. Why are they asking? They're asking because they think, see, now I can take more money. I have got more money. See, the moment you take others' money, the others' money come with problems. And that extra money that you have got will take you to hospital, will take you to legal problems. Your own family members will start fighting. So this money will bring all this problem. Brahmahatya, Surapana, Swarnastena, Mahapapa. You can never take others' property. And the fourth one, what is fourth one? Guru Talpa Gamana. Talpa means bed. Guru Talpa. Guru Talpa means the Guru's bed. Gamana, you violate. It means you make an affair with Guru's wife. Guru is the one who is helping you to cross this world. And now, if you develop an affair with Guru's wife, it means that you have no proper understanding of why you are come there, what is your purpose, what's going on. So it is extremely forbidden. It is considered as Mahapapa. Now, after knowing all these things, first of all, Papa means anything that disturbs your relationship with God. Why? Because it disturbs others, it disturbs you. Anything which harms you, which puts you into some kind of a degradation, which put others into degradation and harms others, it is called sin. And which are these four sins? Brahmahatya, Surapana, Swarnastena, Guru Talpa Gamana. The fifth one is the most interesting one. Which is because of which you do all the four things. Fifth one is such a papa, because of which you do all these four things. What is that? Any guess? Yes. The fifth one is just to be with people who do these four activities. Just see, the fifth one is so serious, which is worse than these four. Brahmahatya, some possibilities there you can be rectified. Surapana, some possibilities there you can be changed. Swarnastena, yes. Guru Talpagamana, maybe we can transform that. But the fifth one is the most dangerous. What is that? Being with people who do any of these four. Asat Sangha. Sangha. Sangat. In Hindi, I think they say Sangat. Sangat with this kind of people is the Panchama Pataka. Just see how Shastras are so serious about all these things. And why we are discussing this? Arjuna asked question, why do I do sinful activity? And Krishna said, you do papa because kama in the heart. And how that kama comes? Kama comes sangat sanjayate kama. Sangat sanjayate kama. A kama kahan se aata hai? Sangat. From sangat of that person, you get that kama. In your heart, that kama comes. So Krishna is saying that if you want to change your heart, if you want to be careful, if you want to be serious, then you should be careful about sangat. Then with whom I should stay, with whom I should spend time. Okay, why is this like this? Shastra says, as a Atma, as a soul, we come under influence. That is our nature. We come under influence. And the good news is that influence, which kind of influence, that is under your freedom. You can decide what kind of influence I want to come under. You can come under good influence. You can come under bad influence. This God does not decide. Krishna or God, He will not decide this. Who will decide this? That you will decide. Because it is you who decides under what influence I can stay, so you are held accountable for after consequences. So we have to use our freedom. We have to use our freedom to select right sangat, right association, right people around us. And that is where all the credit or all the punishment will be given to you. Just for one, that is like very basic and most important thing. Once you decide which are those people with whom I will stay, after that you don't have much control. Because the people around you will influence you. Then the kama or prema. Prema means bhakti. Kama means lust. Either kama comes, then you will go on doing all papa. You can't control much. If the prema comes, then you will do more and more good things. Bhakti. So the most important Panchama Pataka that Manusmriti and Ushana Samhita mentions is Asat Sangha. Because of Asat Sangha, Kama for all the other Patakas come. So if you don't want, then you have to do Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoya, Sarva Shastra Kaya. Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu means devotees. Those who have got prema in their heart. They have got good desires in their heart. Just like when you go close to fire, In the winter, we put fire and we sit close. Why? Because we want that warmth, we want that heat. So just like if you go close to fire, you feel hot. You go close to some cold item like barf or ice, you feel cold. Like that, when you are with good people, you get good desires. When you are with bad people, you get bad desires very easily. This is so important. That fifth pataka is to be with such people. And it is a worst pataka. Such just being with. Nowadays, they say, come, let's go for a party. Weekend party. And what is weekend party? All pancha patakas. Starts with first being with such people. When you go with such people, they say, हाँ चलो हम ऐश करेंगे. क्या ऐश करना मतलब क्या? चलो let's take some, let's booze, let's drink. हो गया surapana mahapapa. Once surapana happened, then remaining everything will happen. Brahmahatya will happen. Swaranasthena will happen. Guru Talpa Gamana also will happen. So everything started with being with bad people. Those who give you ideas to do sinful activities, being with them is the greatest sinful activity. So we have to select right people with whom I stay. It's very important. You cannot say, oh, he is my friend, but he drinks. Oh, he is my friend. You tell your friend, you want my friendship? Then please stop this. That is a real friendship. You cannot say, no, he is my friend, he is my family member, you can do all those things. If he is doing all those things, it is not only dangerous to that person, it is also dangerous to you because you have got connection. Relationship means the other person can influence you. That is the meaning of relationship. As long as I have given you that opportunity to influence me, then I want to be very clear that who are you? Otherwise, I don't want to give this influencing power in your hand. So, be very careful. See how nicely Arjuna is asking. Why does somebody do papa, sinful activity? And Krishna is answering, it is because of kama. Papa comes because of kama. And kama comes because of sangat. So, what sangat we have to have? Krishna says, sadhu sangha, lava matra sadhu sangha. Lava is a calculation of time. Like we have second, and we have minute, then we have hour, then we have day. It is all calculation of time. So lava is one calculation of the time in Sanskrit. How much is this time? If you take a needle and you take lotus petal, and how much time it takes to make hole in it? It takes. It is not like if I ask how much time it takes to make hole in the wall. It takes so much time. But the lotus is so soft. Just you touch hole will, and that means it doesn't take time. Lava means fraction of second, less than millisecond. Even millisecond you be with good people. Devotees, sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi hoya, all great things will happen in your life. Shastra says. Sadhu sangha. Kitna sadhu sangha karna hai? Lava matra. Even if you are bhagyashali, आप इतना भाग्यशाली हो, इतना छोटा सा टाइम आपको साधु संग करने का मौका मिला. So you got time to do little sadhu sangha. Sarva siddhi hoya. All good things will happen in your life. Because वो साधु संग करने से अच्छा प्रेम आ गया. You go to bad people, kama. Come to good people, prema. So this is the secret. And that is what Krishna is saying. Be careful. Why? Kama is your vairi. Prema is our friend. So how kama comes? From sangat. How prema comes? Sangat. But you have to select with. Like COVID, corona time, if you say he has got corona. So what is that? Isolation. What they used to do? उनको दूर रखो. So शास्त्र भी यही कहना है. उनको कोविड नहीं, उससे भी ज्यादा बीमार है. वो बीमार का नाम है कामा. सो उनको बहुत दूर रखना है. कोविड को इलाज है, वैक्सीन, यू टेक वैक्सीन, चलो ना वैक्सीन लेने से कुछ नहीं होगा. बट कामा इज नॉट लाइक दैट. वेरी डेंजरस, वेरी वेरी डेंजरस. इट इज कंपेयर टू फायर. फायर, अग्नि, यन्नामा भी अग्नि. हाउ अग्नि कैन in 5 minutes can burn everything. So it has to be very careful. You have to stay away from Agni. You cannot say मैं बीच में जाके उधर बैठता. No, it will burn you. So like that, the karma will burn us. All good qualities will get burnt. How when a deceased person is isolated, so the Shastras are saying, the one who has got karma, please isolate that person. Don't mix with that person because you will also catch that. At the same time, if there is a person with prema, bhakti in his heart, you go and be with him, you will also get that bhakti. It is infectious. Good things are also infectious, bad things are also infectious. We are prone to get infection. So better get good thing, good infection in our life. So this is the answer for Arjuna's question. Athakkena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anicham api varshneya baladiva niyojita. Which is that force? Krishna said that force is kama, which is your enemy. And how that kama comes? Manusmriti says, being with people who do this kind of activities. And that is how karma comes. So we'll stop here. Grantara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.